Okay, so today we're going to do a real quick review on a new BDS rear drive shaft spacer for my 2015 F350. So it came with the spacer, it came with new bolts, it came with a little bit of red Loctite. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's get it done. Okay, so if you look under here, you can see that I've already taken off my rear drive shafts, and then I just used the wire wheel to clean off the surface on both sides. And before I put the spacer on, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this Permatex anti-seize lubricant just on the outside perimeter over here so that it doesn't rust and seize together. And then here is the BDS spacer that we're going to install right on there. And it does come with the replacement bolts, and it does come with a little tube of red Loctite. So let me start doing that and we'll be right back. And then take your drive shaft spacer like this. The cut out part here goes towards the back. The front lip here goes towards the front. Just like that. Again, don't have to be a whole lot, just a thin layer. Take our drive shaft. Okay, so we're back and we're all done. So if you need to adjust your drive shaft just a little bit, put your parking brake on, turn your ignition key to the on position, but don't start it, and put your truck in neutral. If you want to chalk the wheels for additional safety, go ahead and do that. Putting it in neutral will allow you to rotate the drive shaft just a little bit to line up all your bolts perfectly. Once you get the bolts threading in, then go back up, put it back in park, shut the truck off, and you'll be good to go. So again, this is an 8.5-inch suspension lift on this truck. This joint right here was extended a little bit wider by about an inch or so, but by adding the BDS rear drive shaft spacer, it closed that joint, giving your rear drive shaft a little bit more bite and more stability. But as you can see here, everything fits perfectly, works perfectly, the bolts lined up perfectly, everything was good, and now we're good to go. But at the end of the day, my overall impressions of this BDS rear drive shaft spacer for the Ford Superduty truck, I definitely give it a thumbs up and give it a go. So if you're in the market for a rear drive shaft spacer for your Superduty truck, I definitely recommend checking out the BDS rear drive shaft spacer for the Ford Super Duty trucks.